Two.
Hey, pause Brad's cast.
What?
D, you gotta turn off the volume.
Turn off the volume?
Yeah, I still hear the cast in the background.
How about now?
Yeah, you don't hear it?
How about
I
now?
don't shit. Cause I don't have anything going on in the background.
Is it me?
Is it you?
Oh shit, it is me. My bad, guys. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Incompetent Nerds. I'm your host, Mark, here with Tank and D'Angelo.
Yo, what's up? What's up? I almost forgot my name, but it's cool, Mark.
I did. I'm sorry. I wanted to say more than D, but less than your whole name, and then I had to say the whole name.
You know what's funny?
Appreciate how we always call each other out on our intros.
We always do. But you know what's funny? I feel like people are gonna be like, D'Angelo's not even his real fucking name. That's just, they called him D, it didn't work, so they just came up with some stupid name like D'Angelo. Like, who the fuck is this guy? He's only on pizza joint? D'Angelo's Pizza?
Yes, let's go. I need to make my own pizza spot. Fuck it.
I'd go there.
There we
Black
go.
guy?
I got one
A
person.
black guy making pizza, you're gonna
I'm
try it.
saying.
I'm
Right,
not
you
saying
gotta-
it's to be your favorite spot, but you're gonna go.
Yeah.
You have to try it.
He's the only one that makes New York. He's the only one that makes New York sized pizza, but Chicago style.
Right.
That thin crust,
But also a deep dish.
deep dish, or instead of a giant triangular pizza, it's just a giant square pizza. Just square
Upside
slice.
down.
No, or like Mark calls deep dish upside down pizza. Or what was the last time? Inverted pizza.
Inverted, yeah.
Oh shit, that's funny. That's actually true though. Now that I'm thinking about it.
It
Dude,
is 100% true.
it was
Fuck.
it was hilarious. Mark's first time, we go to I take him to Paisanos because we were gonna go to Giordano's because he heard about it but thought it was just a Hollywood made up thing. I was like, no, homie, it's legit. It's Chicago. He goes, all right, let's go. And I was like, you know what? This place is packed. They're talking about like 2 hours, if that. I'm like, I got another joint, and it's way better. I'm like, all right, cool. We go to Paisanos, right there in downtown. We get our food, we're eating, and he's just like real quiet.
We're both quiet, yeah.
And he just goes, it's just an inverted pizza. I was like, yeah, it is. He, fucking genius. And then went right back into eating.
Good old pizza. Now I got taste for pizza. Fuck.
I had that shit yesterday. I had a mean taste for pizza yesterday. What was the day before? I forgot, but man, it was Monday. I was hungover like a motherfucker. I was like, I need pizza right now.
That's what I'm gonna do. Like as I was telling Mark off air, so Tank, so tomorrow I get to see well, ladies and gentlemen, I was an apprentice for a year, and now tomorrow I get to find out whether or not they're going to keep me or not. So, if they do keep me, I'm about to eat hella pizza tomorrow.
I thought you were going to say I'm going to eat hella ass tomorrow. I was like, okay, do you, D?
Fuck it. You know, you got to live life, man. You know?
Live live, get a little salmonella, you know.
You know?
You guys,
Little Fico.
when did that just like blow up in like pop culture?
Eat ass?
Yeah.
That's when Janae Nenko said it in the song when she was like, eat that ass like groceries or something. And then it kinda
But
blew
like,
up.
did she think people were gonna take her seriously?
You know what's
I
funny?
don't know.
It
What?
wasn't just her. It was also farther back with Lil Wayne. Remember? Don't want to drown. He was like, almost drowned in the pussy. So I swam. What was it? Almost drowned to the pussy. I almost swam. I think he said booty hole or some shit like that to the booty.
Oh shit.
Basically, remember, Lil Wayne was always like known to be this guy who just ate every chick out. Now he's trying some other stuff.
He was eccentric.
Right. Now that I'm thinking about it, before Lil Wayne, it was Trick Daddy talking about eating booty and shit like that.
Trick Daddy done did everything in the motherfucking book.
Oh shit. I like how we went through like this reverse timeline of like of eating ass.
Yeah, you guys literally gave me the history. That's answered my question.
And then before Trick Daddy, it was prison because it was called tossing salad.
I see. I
Boom.
remember that. All right, I've heard of that, I should say. I remember.
You remember.
Yeah.
When you did your 3-year sentence?
My prison days.
Mark rolls up his t-shirt, has a whole like, giant-ass prison tattoo on his abs and shit.
Right. Oh, shit.
Thank you for painting me with abs in our listeners' minds. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got tats like fucking John Wick and shit.
It's all in Italian, but when you translate to English, all it just says is "fuck the police."
Right. Oh shit.
It's Latin based. I'm sure you can deduce a few syllables.
Right.
There you go. I'm like, what the hell is that? What is that? It's fuck the authorities, but sure now it's fuck the police. Oh, okay.
Right. Oh shit. That is fucking amazing. I love that.
Now I'm gonna get a tattoo that says fuck. I'm gonna get a tattoo that says fuck the police in the Latin or fuck
In
the
Italian?
authorities. No, not even Italian. Latin, homie.
Oh shit.
Had some olive branches, maybe a couple doves, a sword, and a musket. And the fuck does that say?
Don't worry about it.
But if you go to prison with that tattoo, you know tattoos translate to every fucking thing in prison.
Mm-hmm.
So that shit probably means something that probably gets you fucked up.
What does it say? It's Latin, bro.
They're gonna be like, you said you killed my homie in your tattoo, and I'm gonna fuck you up. And you be like, oh shit, that's what a musket mean?
Last time I checked, homie, I thought that was a teardrop. I didn't know that was supposed to be a pellet in the musket. Down.
These tattoo interpretations have certainly taken a few liberties.
That's why I don't want a tattoo ever, because you never know what that shit means if you ever go to prison. So fuck that.
That's your fear, is like, I can't get a tattoo because I might end up in prison because somebody might interpret it the wrong way.
That's hella complex, but it was really just because I never thought of a tattoo. But that sounds like a damn good reason. Fuck it.
Oh god. The reason why D won't get a tattoo because he's just a black male, and he's just waiting for a white woman to call and just frame his ass. And next thing you know, he goes to jail and gets stabbed all because he had a tattoo.
Right. Of a fucking iPad Pro or some shit. He got fucked up.
Yeah, you gonna get stabbed by a bunch of fucking hipsters in jail. Talking about we Android over here, homie. What you talking about? Get this
Suspect,
motherfucker.
mid-30s, African-American, Apple logo is seen across his chest.
Apparently, it's the Apple logo. I think on the back he had no T-shirt on. Looked like an iPad. What version? I think it's the one, the 500 gig model, the new Pro that came out like 2 years ago. That's the one he has.
Right, but what if in prison, because prisons have their own gangs and shit like that. So, what if there's a Apple gang, right? That's what they call themselves. Like it's little apples, and then they see me with a fucking Apple logo on my chest with a piece of the apple taken out. So that shit could be offensive, and I get stabbed the fuck up over some bullshit.
Over some bullshit.
D.
You just have to give them access to the internet, and they'll forgive you.
Right.
D,
everybody gets an iPad.
I love your imagination. I don't know why you don't put this shit down and make comedy sketches. Because this is this is what I feel and see. Is just like, okay, this is a straight Key and Peele fucking thing.
I need to be on the episode of Saturday Night Live. Well, all three of us need to be on the episode. We need to make that happen. Podcast of Saturday Night Live.
You know what's funny? I gave my boy some material and I told him that you could keep it. He says he knows the guy. He knows one of the actors on SNL that he keeps in touch with every now and then, because he does comedy up here, and that's how he met him. He said he's gonna try to write a script and tell him, hey, can you try to get this shit passed on SNL? And here was the joke. I forgot what it was, but all I said was, I'm like, two black guys for 500, and we started laughing. Then it kicked in. I'm like, damn, homie. I don't know if that sounded. I'm like, I don't know if that sounded like an auction or we were on Jeopardy. He started dying. So he's like, I'm gonna make a script like a scene.
Shit.
They're on Jeopardy. All the other
Yeah.
columns are done, and the last column is two black guys.
Two black guys,
And
but
then
it's
you
like
got-
funny guys.
Yeah, you got 100, 200, 300. And you got that one white dude's like, can I get two black guys for 500? And that's when you have the host like staring at him, got everybody staring at him. Here's some guy in the audience like, is this Jeopardy or is this a fucking auction?
Oh, that's so funny.
Dude, we were dying.
God damn, we're on the fucking roll right now, y'all.
Oh, man, I know.
Apple in prison. That's funny.
Went
Gotta do
from
that.
prison to slave trade. What's next?
Right.
Well, naturally, we gotta cross the West Coast and manifest destiny and talk about the Kardashians.
Yeah. Great transition.
Transaction. Damn, these still stuck
Speaking
in
of
them days.
transactions, Khloe bought a new face.
I wonder how much did she spend on that shit.
Hold
To be
on, Tank,
honest.
you're not bringing up the first and most important thing. D, you gotta tell us how you know anything about the Kardashians, how Khloe's face popped into your life, and why you're invested.
True.
Yes.
Why you wanted to talk about it?
Yeah, you're right, because I'll pick this topic. So, all right. So, this picture of her that I showed y'all, this was on my fucking Facebook feed, like, all fucking yesterday. And everybody's talking about it, so I was like, yo. At first, I thought it was just a whole different person, but they said that this was the same fucking person. So I was like, oh, shit, we got to fucking talk about this. Get that SEO going, you know, for the cast. You know? I'm looking out for us, you know? I'm trying to keep us
appreciate it.
afloat.
Keep us afloat.
Bro, I'm looking at the picture right now, and I'm just still like... Plastic surgery is a motherfucker right now, I guess, man. Back in the day, it was shit. Now look at it.
Right.
Yeah, it's like 5G. It's just getting better and better.
We have the technology.
Right. Right.
All right, so you saw this shit on your feed. You were just interested because you're like, bullshit.
Right. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, supposedly that's her real face now. And my sister even made comments on this shit, and she has her own, like, fucking theory. But I just want y'all to kind of just talk about this shit for a little bit. Like, is it okay to change your entire face?
Did she kill somebody or she witnessed a murderer?
No, she's married to Lamar Odom.
I thought they divorced.
Yeah, they got divorced, but you asked.
Right. That explains it all.
Oh, shit, now it does. I'm over here. It took me a while.
Can you guys explain to me who Tristan Thompson is? Is he a rapper?
Fuck is Tristan Thompson?
I don't know who. Yeah, I have no fucking clue who that is.
That was her boyfriend, and I guess she got divorced in 2019.
Oh, shit. I have no idea. Maybe entertaining her or some
He's a
shit. I
power
don't fucking
forward for
know.
the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh, there we go.
He's Canadian.
Oh shit! Shout out to Canada.
Finley Prep. Went to Texas. Seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he's from Canada, so you know, it can't be any worse than like an American or some shit.
Yeah, it says Khloe's selling her Calabasas home for $18.95 million. If you guys are interested.
Sure.
I might.
Let me go
Fuck
get my
it, why not?
checkbook.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
Where did you get that photo? Is it from her Insta?
No, actually, it was in my damn chat. It was in my messenger chat with like my buddies and shit, because we were talking about that shit too.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see it. I see it. It was on her Insta. 5.3 million likes. Let's see. Under bitch's skin. That's the caption.
Classic.
I think, okay, this is what I think happened. I think her face, she just finally proportioned her face so that her lips, like, are aligned now. Like, everything's proportionate now. Because back then she had big lips, but now I think the lips are a little more center.
I don't know. The eyes in the picture of not her. Her eyes look a bit off compared to her here. Her old self. If this is her, her old original self has her eyes are more aligned, and this picture took her eyes look a little like one's lower than the other. The fuck is going on? Like, I'm being dead honest. I'm like, this gotta be bullshit.
Who knows, man? But that shit was all over my feed. But do y'all think? Would y'all change y'all face entirely if y'all had the money to do so?
The resources? Yeah, why not?
You just be game. Like, all right, fuck it.
You gotta mix things up, man.
I'll just make my dick bigger. That's it. You want to dent on the truth? There you go. I'm not changing my face.
I ain't changing my face either. Fuck that.
I don't know, D. Your nose is a little bit needs some work.
It is big.
It's also a little crooked.
Yeah, it is. No, like legit though.
No, if you fix that crook, that's it. That's all you need, homie. You as handsome as ever. You Denzel Washington. You Wesley Snipes, all in their prime.
Nah, I'm good. Because it's a story why my nose is a little crooked. I'm surprised that you even peeped it, or you might just be talking shit. But
I want to hear it.
Homie. How many times have we done hung out? And how many times have you seen my OCD kick in? I just never brought it up because I felt like this guy, one of these days, I'm going to save that shit for one of these days. Probably, I don't know if he's self-conscious about it or whatever. Let me get real cool. Let me become friends with him before I go ahead and talk shit about him.
Right, and criticize me. All right, so.
I just asked casually. That's my move.
Right. All right, so this is the story of how my nose got crooked.
Okay.
And I'm not self-conscious about it because most people in the world don't even notice my nose. But there was a time my sophomore year I got jumped on, me and my buddies. So it was 6 of us. It was like 30 people across the street in front of like this little mini mart type of spot or whatever.
Bodega.
There we go. Yeah, we'll just call it bodega. So
even
they all
doesn't have them anymore.
Right. We don't, but fuck it. Let it. We'll just let it happen. Add a bodega to the story. So we get approached, and they're trying to take my friend Anthony's jersey, and this is around the time where jerseys were fucking hot. So, but before we got to the encounter, I asked everybody, all 5 people, are you gonna run or are you gonna fight? Everybody said that they were going to fight. So I'm like, all right, cool. All right, good. We good. Because I'm going to fight.
We get into the situation.
Bro, it was like this. It was literally 3 people fighting, and then the other 3 ran. Matter of fact, it was 7 of us. So 3 of us stayed, and 4 people ran, and we got stumped out by like 30 people.
30?
Yeah. We got stomped the
Dude, that
out.
was mob action. That wasn't even being stomped out or jumped, homie. You just got mobbed.
And it was so many people rushing us. I didn't even get a chance to like throw a punch. I just got fucked up instantly. Like it was nothing I could do. And yeah, so then after I got jumped on, my nose was swollen. And then my dad, like later on during that week, I couldn't even go to school. Well, they wanted me to stay home. But my dad took me to the doctor, to a plastic surgery person to restructure my nose. And then I was like, man, fuck that shit. I'm just going to live with it. And here we go.
So what actually happened?
Oh, so my nose was fractured from the whole situation. Yeah, so it was a nose fracture, but it was a light nose fracture. But my nose was swollen and all this other shit. But it wasn't bad enough for the plastic surgeon to really say that you have to do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they only really looking at it as if you have a difficulty breathing through your nose or something like that, then that's when it's like a necessity. But since I could breathe through my nose and stuff and it was minor fracture, they was like, oh, fuck it, you can live with it.
So you live with
Yeah, so I live with my scars like a man. Like a goddamn man.
I like it.
All right, man, now go get your nose fixed.
Fuck that. Unlike Khloe Kardashian, I'm gonna keep my goddamn nose.
Well, I don't know. She needs to check with that plastic surgeon about her eyes. They look a little bit off. This is what like being. I'm telling you. I'm being honest. Like if she comes out with a video and is stating that this is her in front of people as well, okay, then I believe it. But to be honest, as I'm looking at this damn picture, it's either a fucking actor that she hired with somewhat similar features, but just like a little bit thinner in certain areas. Cool.
Or look better.
Or this is an app or a face changing, whatever it is. It's just like, yeah. So to be honest, bro, I'm just like, it's whatever. I really don't give a damn. They have the money to go ahead and do whatever the fuck they want. Go ahead. They want to help people. They can help people. They don't want to give a fuck about people. It's up on them.
Right. And my sister gave me a conspiracy today. So on y'all phones, y'all gonna see this picture. All right. So the conspiracy is, according to my sister, shout out to my sister. I'm sure she don't listen to us, but fuck it, but she said that she's friends with these two black girls that are twins. And the conspiracy is she wanted to create her face to look like them so they could be like triplets.
But she's white.
Yeah, but
isn't she like half white and half like Middle Eastern because of her father?
Wait, doesn't she have another?
The Kardashian name is, I think, is Syrian.
Robert. It's Persian.
Yeah, it's Persian.
I thought she had another dad. I thought her dad was different than the other people's dad.
No, that's the
theory.
That's the Jenners.
Okay.
Yeah, the Jenners are they're white, and also
They're
the theory. Look, fucking what's his name? Fucking now Kris Jenner. That's the daddy, but
AKA Caitlyn.
But they stated that Khloe, it's actually the daughter of OJ the Juice Man.
Okay, hey.
Wait, OJ Simpson?
OJ Simpson, yep. That
doesn't make any sense.
No, there's a theory because he has a daughter, and if you put Khloe and her daughter side by side, there's a lot of similarities there.
Oh shit!
And since OJ was close with their father, who was a lawyer and also was there helping was on the case with OJ's when he had that murder case, the major case that he had, it was him and several other lawyers protecting him. And I forgot the guy's the father, but whatever Kardashian, Robert Kardashian, thank you. They say that maybe OJ and Caitlyn had something going on between each other.
I mean, Chris,
whatever. I don't watch the fucking show and I don't know the fucking family.
So many K's.
Yeah, that's like me and my family with J's, bro. I hate J names. My child is not gonna have a J name. I might make up some shit like D'Angelo.
Jamonte is gonna be your kid's name.
No, I'm gonna be stupid like my brother. My brother, what was it? He goes, man, because every time, what was it? He goes, when me and my brother were little, we used to hang out with a bunch of Hispanic and black kids. He goes, there's always a Dante in every fucking black family. I swear to God, if you're surrounded by black people, all you gotta just yell, Dante! And I swear to God, one's gonna answer. Sure enough, this motherfucker proved his theory.
Ooh, Tank. Look. Okay, hold on. So in 2012, Kris Jenner confessed that she had an affair with former soccer player and animator Todd Waterman during her marriage to Robert Kardashian.
Oh shit!
Interesting.
We are getting deeper and deeper in this rabbit hole.
And then 1 month after her divorce, Jenner married her second spouse, Bruce Jenner. 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Crazy.
So that shows you where her mind was at. If she was still married to Robert while she was having an affair with this person, what made you not think she probably had an affair with OJ?
Yeah.
Because look at the pictures.
And Kylie were born in 95 and 97 after OJ already.
Yeah. But look up the pictures. They knew each other from before. Robert and OJ had been knowing each other way before the case.
Oh shit.
Yes.
So look up O.J. Simpson's daughter, and then look up Khloe Kardashian, not the new Khloe.
Right.
Like somebody pointed this out, and the theory was that she had an affair with O.J. And then this happened. Now you have freaking Khloe over here now changing her look to, like you said, a theory that she might be looking like with her friends to make it look like triplets.
Oh shit. We are getting deeper and deeper.
I
Down
need
the
to hang
rabbit
out with the
hole.
rich San Diego people more. They just seem to
Right.
always be successful in the end.
Oh shit. So I pulled up what y'all was telling me about OJ and her being the child. So one of these things on National Enquirer says that Khloe Kardashian her surgery to look less like OJ Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
There you go.
I just
I
gave
think
D
we
ammo
just
for
got-
his motherfucking conspiracy.
Oh shit. So
Oh shoot! Now Chris is being accused of cheating on Caitlyn, Bruce Jenner, multiple times over the course of their 23-year marriage, and one source is claiming Khloe isn't the only one whose paternity should be called into question.
whoa.
It's funny because people watching the show are probably like, "Yeah, guys, like, are you new? Like, we all knew this, but
Right.
we're just
Yeah,
like
they
having
probably
a
all
great
knew
old
it, but
time learning
us-
all this shit."
To us, it's like, oh shit, this is a whole bunch of new shit going on. But damn. So maybe Chloe looked into the mirror and then she saw the murderer, O.J. Simpson. So she had to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at that.
Makes her look like her friend Malika.
Yeah.
That's from BuzzFeed, though. Is it accurate?
I don't know. I don't
Who
know.
is-
We gossiping like women right now. That's what we doing. It don't have to be accurate. Fuck it.
No, it's all about he, the he said, she said, and I bit my motherfucking tongue saying that out.
Right, we just talking shit right now, Like I said, I got to get the SEL right,
USA Today, on June 17, 2019, O.J. Simpson says Khloe Kardashian isn't his daughter.
Oh shit. Fucked up my theory. So, let's take that out just so my theory can make sense. Let's take the truth out.
Here's
so my
the
fucking
thing.
theory can make sense.
He's probably not going to admit that he had an affair. And even if he did, somebody else raised this daughter for fucking whatever many years.
Right. Damn. This shit is deep.
I got lost in the sauce on pictures of Kylie Jenner's nipple ring.
She got a nipple ring. Oh my god. What's going on?
Oh, and there's links to the other sister's nips.
Now Mark is going deeper and deeper into that rabbit hole.
Right.
Let me copy the link for you guys.
There you go.
Thank you.
What the fuck? This family, man, is. I wouldn't even want to fuck around and fuck with anybody in this family. They might fuck my whole life up.
Dude, it's only him.
There's got to be like, I don't know. I'm not saying it's like Scientology or anything. I'm just saying like they got to have some connection that's out of this world.
Yeah, this is just fucking crazy, man. And all this shit, like you said, Mark, is some shit that people already knew like years ago or some shit.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we are incompetent ass nerds, so
But people, okay, let's pivot a little bit. Why do people love this ish?
I think it's because they look attractive. I just think that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Just the whole family got blessed with good genes, and then that was it.
Yeah, and then they take pictures, and of course Kim, she basically blew the whole family up by fucking
Right.
Ray J,
But I feel like they weren't even that popular before that happened.
Yeah, I don't even think they really existed until she got fucked by Ray J.
They just appeared in the celestial universe after that happened.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
exactly what happened.
I think the only fame that they did have was the fact that Robert was a defendant of OJ.
OJ.
And then it kind of like went back down.
Oh, okay.
And then Ray J came along and made the whole family famous.
But I think that just goes to show you, like, don't ever give up in LA, because, like, you never know what's gonna happen.
Right. If that's something you learned from the cast today, don't ever fucking give up in LA.
You can get married, become a lawyer, settle down, and then boom, OJ murders a white girl, and your whole life's upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Yeah, this is great.
And that's how Robert Kardashian became the Prince of Encino.
Oh shit!
I'm literally looking at what you sent us, the Hollywood gossip.
Oh my god!
Nah, I'm going through like top 10 people like at Coachella and shit. I'm sorry, but if I saw Paris Hilton walk in front of me, I'll just be like, ugh.
Damn, but that's a good looking fucking family. Shout out to all of their genetics.
Shout out to
It's
the
called
genetics.
plastic surgery.
Hey, that's a new genetic, man. You know, that's a new gene.
That
you
is
ain't got
not a
plastic
gene.
surgery
That is
gene?
not a connect. That is not a genetic. There's nothing.
That plastic surgeon gene.
Yo, I'm going through all this. I'm not finding any nipple rings, bro. What the fuck was this? This is clickbait, bro.
I
Just
know,
tricked
I know.
me.
I'm sorry.
Damn, he got you.
Damn.
I didn't even look at it.
I didn't know. I didn't know it wasn't there. They just said it's there, and I took it at face value. Well,
Like, yo,
My
you gotta
fault.
check out their nipple rings. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm only thinking he's
Now
looking at it.
Now they got all this ad revenue from fucking Tank and shit now. Like,
It's bullshit. Thank you, Hollywood gossip. I swear to God, watch they hit us up on fucking Twitter. Fuck off, Tank. Oh shit, my bad.
yeah, you don't want to mess with them. They're like they're everywhere. They're in powerful places.
yeah.
Where?
What's
In
funny
Cali?
is that, like, yeah, if like any one of us ever blows up, they'll pay some intern like $10 an hour to like listen to every single one of these episodes, waiting for like the time they talk shit. And he's like, "Oh, I got it, episode 101."
Episode 101. Tank said the N word and didn't
Like, oh,
edit it
shit.
out.
Right, like, yeah, get him. Oh shit! But it's just so much going on in this fucking world, man.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I don't know if we talked about this on air, but have y'all heard about Joe Rogan's Spotify deal?
Yes, motherfucker. How can we
yeah.
do that?
Ooh. So for the audience right now, so people are basically saying that he got $100 million deal. But when I kind of did my research, listening to the podcast of like his friends, like, you know, Brendan Schaub and, you know, Brian Callen and, you know, and everybody, they were pretty much saying that the deal was way more upfront than $100 million. That it's probably looking at like around like $400 to $500 million for 3 years, and that's just front end money.
But you can listen to it on any podcast platform, correct?
No, it's So what the deal
exclusive
is
to
for
Spotify.
Yep, but he's gonna post the GRE clips onto YouTube. That'll be the only thing, but everything else is exclusively to Spotify for 3 years.
So video and audio is just Spotify only. Clips, you'll be able to, like Mark, like D said, will just be on YouTube. Because I think people are really getting confused with all that shit, but like no, clips are on YouTube and that's that. But now full length video and audio will be on Spotify, and the fact that either or, even if they did give him $100 million for a 3-year contract, he's fucking done. He's fucking dude. That's all he has to do is just lay back, smoke even more weed, and just talk shit. He don't even need to announce any sponsors to promote his show.
Here's the thing, though. He makes $30 million a year off of its podcast, and that was before Spotify.
Jeez.
Yeah,
So
but
that's what the numbers
isn't
are.
the whole isn't it, maybe I'm wrong, but like isn't the whole point now that like he's not going to make the ad revenue like Spotify is?
Mm.
Like
Right.
Yeah, having
If
exclusivity, like Spotify owns you for 3 years due to contract. He doesn't have to do any ads.
Right.
They don't own him though, because so they didn't buy his company. They're leasing the show, which
Right.
means that he still got all of the control and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he could tell them fuck off in 3 years and put everything back onto YouTube if he wanted.
Right. But what I'm saying is like it's basically like a contract for playing baseball. Like they give you the money, and you don't have to worry about like the ad revenue or like marketing or anything like that. But at this point, like, yeah, he doesn't have to do that because people are already like obsessed. But
Right.
I mean, Spotify is free, so like I don't get why people are like making that big of a deal out of it.
Right,
Like,
because it's a free service, so you could watch it for free. The only difference is just the medium to which you're going to listen to it on.
yeah, if anything, it just makes people download Spotify, and if that's like what they want, then like fine.
I just want to say, like, have you guys been listening to like his shows? Do you listen to his shows every now and then?
Oh, I listen
No,
to
someone brought it up. Someone brought it up to me, and then I was like, wait, that's what I do on my podcast. Like,
I just talk shit.
That's it. He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Like maybe there's still a chance.
But dude, like,
I follow up on all of his stuff. But go ahead, Tank.
I be following up on this stuff, and to be honest, that was when I started the casting and how they changed it. I started using his method, but wanted to change it and make it my own.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
what was the method exactly?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Clarify.
So the way like he has guests on the show every fucking day. Like I think he has at least maybe 2 to 3 fucking shows, and his shows last between an hour and a half to like hell. I think the longest show he did was with this
Elon
fucking
Musk?
no this crazy fucker Infowars, that guy, forgot his name.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Alex. No.
Alex Jones.
No, Alex Jones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that him and Alex Jones went far back in the day and how they were super cool and everything.
Are you kidding me? He's Joe. People, nobody knows this. Joe Rogan is like #1 conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were gonna cancel him. They were gonna cancel Fear Factor, one of the greatest shows of the early 2000s,
Right.
because he was talking shit about how the Iraq War was basically a setup to like protect opium and oil at the same time.
Yep.
And they were just like, all right, just like leave it for another time. And he did. He left it for his podcast. But then he got the MMA deal, and then he was like, oh, I'm getting paid again from another company. Yeah, I can wait on my conspiracy theory a few more years.
Right.
No, but what you call it? First of all, I didn't know this, but then just to hear it, like 4.5 hours of Joe and Alex is talking. What had me dying, it was like him and Alex were like best friends for years. Right. They knew each other since like the Bush, like the early Bush, before I think even Bush was president. How Alex was going after the Clintons and then the Bush. He was going after everybody and just hating motherfuckers who just bullshitted. But what had me dying was when these motherfuckers hang out, it's like, dude, can you control him? Because that whole conversation, Alex was like, he had to say what he had to say and keep going. Wow, and then keep jumping from subject to subject. And poor Joe was like, hold on, dude. Hold on. Bring it back. You can't just jump from here to here. Explain that first. And then he goes, what the fuck you mean? You know what I mean? You smart. You know what this is. And I'm over here dying. Dude, I'm fucking losing it. I'm like, and then afterwards I find out that these motherfuckers left after the show. I think they got like burgers or some shit and just had a fucking swell fucking time, drink some fucking beers and smoke some weed. Even though Alex, he said he fucking freaked the fuck out last time he smoked.
Yeah. Oh man, but shout out to Joe Rogan for that deal. I think it's going to change the platform of how YouTube is going to be with like podcasts and stuff in the future.
Oh yeah.
I predict that Spotify might just be the king of having podcasts now at this point. Because it looks like that's the direction that they're trying to take. Just get all of the hottest podcasters on one platform.
Mm-hmm. Because already they're losing money with music.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to get content. It's like, just like Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu, it's a battle of how long can we keep your eyes? It's the same thing, but with your ears, you know?
Dude,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys, I've been noticing this already. Like this whole content war has been going on. People, whatever established streaming services, are now starting to buy up huge people. You had
Mm-hmm.
YouTube actually buy up PewDiePie. Just give him, I
Yep.
think, what, like a 3 to 5 year contract just to keep him on YouTube. Like, don't go to anybody else. Then you have Mixer that grabbed Ninja and a couple other people from Twitch. Then you have
Yep.
Twitch keep a couple of their people. Like, no, you're not going nowhere. We're giving you this amount of money. Now you got Spotify pulling this shit. You have Nickelodeon and fucking Netflix doing a major deal, all because of Disney Plus. You even have supposedly Apple TV. There was rumor that Apple was looking into buying it was a competition between Apple, Netflix, and somebody else. Just I forgot who. They were supposed to buy a network just to get a
Hmm.
shit ton of TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that, like, if you look at it from like an economics perspective, what businesses are like Netflix and Hulu and shit are valued at,
Mm-hmm.
like with their production studio, with the content, with their customers. And then you look at like what Fox or HBO or like one single network is valued at, it's like not even close. Like
Right.
if Netflix just sold out right now, just somebody bought it, let's say, that person instead of buying Netflix could have bought Fox and HBO and like Warner Brothers combined. Like could have bought all three studios for how big Netflix is.
Yeah.
But it also makes like it makes sort of a conglomerate, you know, because it's like then they control everything.
Yeah. But there was a time when Netflix was they basically had a monopoly, and that was around the time where I invested into Netflix, which was like I think around 2008 or 9. So the media, the blogs, and the internet, they all said that Netflix was a dud because this was around the time where they were just basically shipping DVDs to your home so you could watch it and then you send it back and stuff like that.
Right.
So everybody called that shit a dud. But then when I did my research on the company, it was like, okay, so now they're gonna do a streaming service. Then they're climbing up to about 1 million subscribers. They had virtually zero debt and it had zero competition. And I'm looking like, what the fuck? People are dumb as fuck for
Mm-hmm.
not fucking knowing about them. Like y'all
Yeah,
have to be dumb.
even Blockbuster offered to buy them out like really really early on, and
No,
I think that
it
they
wasn't
said
that.
no.
Netflix brought an offer to Blockbuster because they were going under.
Mm,
Blockbuster
Right, right,
figured
right,
like
right.
nobody gonna want. They brought them the idea of a streaming service. Blockbuster and their old school ass cigar puffing fat ass execs were just like, who's gonna want to just watch TV from home? They rather just go into the stores and pick a movie because people just want to grab a box and see the movie and then rent the movie. And then Netflix was like,
yeah.
all right, fuck you then. They pushed it. They pushed it out. It blew up, and now those fat cat execs are probably
Working for Netflix.
They're still probably taking their 18 mil that
yeah
they got and like chilling on a beach somewhere.
chilling in
Yeah,
Panama.
you're right. You're right. But yeah, man, it's just so now we just have to find a platform, for them to kind of want us.
All right,
Yo, what if Netflix is our platform? No, fuck that.
hey.
What if Cartoon Network? What if our shit was on Cartoon Network?
Last time I checked, our shit is way too fucking maybe Adult Swim, but not Cartoon
Adult
Network.
Swim, let's go.
Hey, but hold on, check this out. I'm looking for that one thing about Apple TV trying to buy movies, and look the fuck I found. Apple, this was 6 days ago. Apple looking to buy exclusive original podcasts to compete with Spotify and promote Apple TV.
Oh,
Mm.
I
I'm
can tell.
guessing that deal with Joe. This was like about 6 days ago or a week ago. Scared the shit out of them, and like, holy shit, we're gonna have to buy some people.
Let's see the top US. Joe Rogan's number one. Yeah, Call Her Daddy by Barstool. But they could easily buy Barstool. Barstool does like party culture and like college culture all over the place.
All right, Mark, we need you to work your magic one more time.
Yeah, work your
Crime Junkie
magic.
number 4. Oh my God, they could buy Crime Junkie again. Like, I'm just going. I'm literally going through the top 100 podcasts. The Daily is from the New York Times. They can
Homie, we're
just
not even
literally
in the
buy
top
up any
1,000.
Mark,
media network.
Mark, fuck that. Work your magic and get us, get us bought out by Apple. Work your magic.
Work your magic and
make
getting
this
Comps
shit
and Nerds bought by Apple. And if you're able to do this and we would just receive just $10 million for the show, just
Right.
10 mil. If that, hell, probably not even 10 mil, maybe $500,000. Split 3 different ways, homie, our shit will be banging.
Right. Because most of the money that I would get from my split, I would just do the whole advertisement game. Like, fuck, I'm going to market the fuck out of it with the money I got.
We have
now.
Apple for that.
Fuck that. You could get more
Apple's
marketing.
gonna go ahead and market us through whatever program. Now, Apple's gonna be introducing their new fucking lineup. Oh fuck! And I just thought about it with Apple. They like their clean.
Not if they want to compete with Joe Rogan.
Exactly. Now they want to compete with Joe Rogan.
They'll find one.
Yeah, us,
hold on.
motherfucker. We're right here.
Right.
Can we talk about how the number 2 podcast in the universe is called Call Me Daddy or
And
Call
it's-
Her Daddy?
And it's 2 women, yeah. And I think they're called daddies, and they call their audience. I forgot what the fuck they call the audience. But yeah, I think they call their audience sugar babies.
Daddy Gang.
Daddy gang, there you go. But
We
did you
do
hear
our own
there was some
gang.
there was some shit going on between that. I think whoever bought they're actually breaking up with Barstools.
Oh really?
Oh, shit.
There's some I was listening to some shit over, and it was funny when you said that because I was actually listening to some shit earlier in the week.
Because Barstool Sports is like, it's pretty big in terms of like
Yeah.
giving like 18 to 24-year-olds like in college in the United States, they like have that market.
Philip DeFranco. That's who it was. It was Philip DeFranco. He was talking about it and how big this shit got. Because I never heard of them. I never heard of them because when I look at podcasts, I look at certain other ones. I really don't care about that. My own genre that I care about.
You don't want to call her daddy?
Oh God, if I had to call her daddy, if I'm calling her daddy, then she's the one bringing home the banking, and I'm raising the kids at home.
Wait,
but no.
but y'all, I came up with an idea, but it was kind of in the past. I want to bring it back. We need to name our fucking 8 fucking fans some shit, We gotta have our own gang.
That's true. People love that ish.
We have to. We have to have a fucking gang name.
Our gang name, Dickhead Nerds. Let's move on with the subject. So, what happened
my
was...
I'm trying to build us. I'm trying to destroy us. We need a fucking gang name.
So, the show is run by two women, and one of them, it's a story of greed, if you just listen to it. And the one that does all the editing is literally asking for way more money. And even though Barstool owns the name, Call Her Daddy, they were willing to give them their name back for the company. Give them their podcast or the name of the podcast. And there was so much shit, and these people would not take a plea deal. Like, both sides was just going back and forth. And I think the last thing was like a 5-10 minute fucking video clip, basically saying that, yeah, they're not going to post anything until something's resolved.
Interesting.
So if they were planning on trying to get bought out by Spotify or whoever, because after what Joe, I'm not saying after what Joe did, but just the Joe situation of him getting bought out for 100, if that's the case of 100 mil, they're still saying it's undisclosed. I think everybody's jumping to arms. Like, everybody's like, Spotify, Podbean, fucking Apple. What was that other one?
It's just about, all it is about is getting people to log into the app. Whatever the app is, as often and as long as possible.
Yeah, that's why we really need to make a incompetent nurse OnlyFans now. We gotta fucking take that market.
Incompetent nerds OnlyFans. Jesus.
We gotta take that market before anybody else get to it. It's the
True.
only way.
Hey D, I think I just thought of it.
What?
Our fan name.
What is it?
Only Nerd Fans.
Only nerds.
Only nerds.
Only nerds.
Only nerds. Because that's all we accept, motherfuckers.
Only nerd gang. Let's go.
We don't have to copy the gang. We don't have to copy
Gang
like
gang. Why not? I like saying gang though.
Because that's the Chicago roots in you, motherfucker. What if we do strike a deal and we get $500,000 or $1 million for the podcast? Me and you got to move to motherfucking California with Mark, get a studio, do this shit live. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Right.
We gotta record it. Everybody's gonna have their video up. We gotta go to Khloe Kardashian's plastic surgeon, change our
Right.
faces.
Right.
Get Mark a fucking iPhone.
Right.
Oh,
Have Joe Rogan as a fucking guest.
I doubt it. He's probably gonna ask for 100 mil.
no, that would be so funny. Okay, this is my thing. What if we just had like outrageous guests, like the ex-presidents, like crazy people you can think of, the biggest rappers, and we're like, yeah, just like come on.
Come on through the Incompetent Nerds, where we're just incompetent and fucking nerds.
We'll just
Right.
interview you. No agenda, no nothing. Just hop it on.
Right. Just talk shit with some fucking people. Yeah.
Like,
I would
we're not
be
talking
down.
about, any, certain leaning politics, other than my dick does lean a little bit to the left, but come on.
Nothing. Just asking Barack, where is the best place to get pizza in Chicago? Tell us now. That's all I want to know.
Hey, to be honest,
Right.
I would like to know what's the best place to eat in Chicago?
Yeah.
What's his best
he'll
pizza
know.
joint?
He's got to have one. You know that.
If he says Little Caesars, I'm gonna snap. I'm about to jump the motherfucking
Don't hate
previous
on that
president of the
$5
United
that
States.
$5 pizza. Look, bro, when you broke and that $5 fucking pizza come in, listen.
Wait, you talking
It's on
about
point.
Bocce's?
No, like Little Caesar has like that $5 hot and ready. Where
Dude,
they
it's
got that hot and
everywhere.
ready.
That
shit.
was you back in the day. You were Little Caesars
starving?
pizza. You were hot and ready and you only cost $5.
Yeah, because I was eating that shit. That's how I know about it. That hot and ready?
You didn't catch the whole joke. God damn it, D.
Oh, fuck. I was too busy thinking about like pizza and shit.
Because you still have that shit on your mind from earlier.
Yes, it didn't go away.
The joke
Wow,
was
that's full circle ish.
when you were young, you were a Little Caesars pizza. You were hot and ready and only $5.
Oh my god, that's so fucking terrible. Don't be telling people about my life story.
D didn't get jumped by 30 people while he got by 30 people and got that crooked nose. Investigate that, peoples.
Oh shit, it's probably some fucking flick on Pornhub or some shit. How I got my nose crooked.
D, take us home.
Mark's like, I'm done. I gotta
Right.
cook dinner. You fuckers are way too much. I gotta call Apple in like 2 hours. Fuck, man.
Well, this is another episode of Incompetent Nerds, but before I give us away, all right, we gotta punch in the motherfucking sponsor. So we gotta do 1 second of quietness so we can punch that shit in. All right, now that we got that fucking sponsor taken care of, we out of this motherfucker.
Peace.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mark from Incompetent Nerds. We have our first sponsor. Shop Valerio is a online watch and sunglasses brand for men and women. And if you go to shopvalerio.com and use our code MARK.25, you get 25% off your purchase. That's shopvalerio.com and use the code MARK.25 for 25% off. Thanks for listening.